Dramani Mahama and she remind a year na omode ahwe omuhunwumo eye no madanda ho ahwe obi ani nua de ekoso no mada sadwadi no adi
Omampani esan e de atudwase ekopie mu e wo boko a ohena mama ne ho kwan se oni dwuma eye abugrago azuka otoso mienu
wori nsembi komotwetwe eka ho ndi samanyuku no eyi dom se omonkotena se no monhwe ayewaso Easter bato no ho nsem rehwe ho enkomo na yatwe ne nsembia eka ho enwere ya fe no difia this we chocolate drink kunya binom nso na to awom ya binom na afia shumra mu oda didi bi anim beda oha bia emma nsu papa special mineral water binom na mo honem dua ne nyina na ho de so e de nsemba medin edi enim adomene
mama ya obaku amponsa
afia ransemana ye ko omampani Excellency John Dramani Mahama enipa omoyomo esi wo se abibiman omonhwe ententeno mo ejumadi ayedi ene kwan faso ye nyoma no omampani eka edom no ho adasa edom no edi na nyina ene se omobehwe se abibiman kwan faso edi ye nyoma ne ade no yanyina ebehwe ye ho obi abehwe ni nua nyumadi a odi se ne be ya ebekoyie na ede odo ene kroye aba bimam na empunto so atumi aba no mampani kasa no kaso Ghana de eyoma etu ye ho si wo entem na yeji sa ensemi etumu afimpinu ene nsia ene yeji sa ensemi etumu enti Ghana de sa enhihye ne ade de Ghana eka ho bia omudi dwuma dada na obobo nwumaku ahodo bia oman Ghana enam sa pure review mechanism so edi aba oman Ghana ebiti se sada oman Ghana esumu eye ema ekorenim na enipa hodo mo asi ho mbedi dwuma no maame Professor Ekuya Kwanyinya ono eka governing council no ho ambehwe atoto nyoma na sa enhihye bibiman eye na yede ahwe yakachi enyoma ebehwe na impuntu etumi akosa nso na yehwe se eniye ne nhihye eye no ekono toti na ebi enchia enkofa baby
Yekopiemu ewo boko a omampani John Dramani Mahama ede nsem atudwa sesesei opani amrama ne ho kwan se ono ene ye ohene eye zugura naba azigri abugrago azuka otoso mienu na wochire mu se ansa na obedi omampani no na ye kane mampani na narodankwa akufuado ate eye nipakuo bi a wonjina nchen na wonhwe ensiesie nsem a na asi ewo boko nim sakuo no na yato ne din se otumfuo committee na eno ene o se wo mo bobo mabasopa se waye de obetimi bia se obeboa na saa mre de boko omohene eye baako penu bia enye na dwen se one no ebetwe ho kra.
The Otumfuo committee was established by my predecessor Nana Akufo-Addo, and so in his handing over notes he mentioned to me that he had invited Otumfuo to mediate in the conflict, and so as his successor I was duty bound to allow that mediation to go on. While the mediation was ongoing, there was violence, killings. It's estimated about 119 people lost their lives in the period of the mediation. But thank God, ultimately, his report came out. And the mediation process was meant to work to find a traditional resolution to the conflict. And the thinking was that we could get the parties to the conflict to, in a traditional manner as was done in the past, find a way to accommodate each other. Unfortunately, I think that didn't happen. And once it didn't happen, then the mediator had no option but to revert to what the law says. And so his report basically, stated what the lawful position was. And I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And so I cannot be sentimental in terms of implementing the law. And everybody knows what the law says, that the truly gazetted chief of Boko Boko Naba is Na Abugrago Azoka. That is what the law says. He is gazetted. And so I cannot have any sentiments in the matter and have somebody who's not gazetted come and say, I am the Boko Naba too. And so I have to do what I have to do to ensure peace in Boko. Which is what we've done. The law is the law. We no longer live in the jungle where it's survival of the fittest, and that the strongest is the one who rules. You can fight as long as you want. It will not solve the issue. And so we must always go by the law, or go by arbitration, or go by mediation. Those are the only options left to us. You can be of two ethnic groups, you can shoot each other, and you cannot eliminate one ethnic group. And in these days and ages, there's a law against genocide. If you commit genocide, you will face the law. And so let us make peace work. And it's only when peace works that we'll be able to bring progress to our people. Now that relative calm is coming to Bawku, I announced a 1 billion Ghana cedi fund. And we call it the Bawku Restoration Fund. And so that fund is supposed to speed up development in the 6 districts that constitute the Bawku area, to be invested in roads, health facilities, educational facilities, irrigation dams, income generating projects and all that. And I intentionally made the Minister of Finance the chairman of the committee, because he's the one who has to provide the money. If he's the chairman, the money will come quickly. And of course, other members include the Honorable Majority Leader, who's an MP from the area.
Oswafo a wɔhye yɛn woman sua ensem so Yewura Haruna Idrisu de adesre akɔ ama UTAG ene senior staff se wɔsre omada ɛwɔ mu se wɔmakatua asɛm enye enti wɔsi gyinaye se wɔbɛtwen atia nanso wɔse wɔsre omo sesei aban de obetimi bia se wɔbɛtwi omoka ama omo ensem omo de adwuma atimi SCP.
The President, at the time that you are meeting the University of Ghana and academia, I understand that there's some ongoing strike action. Let me use opportunity to call on our friends in academia that one, President Mahama is honoring his word. He's giving you unfettered, what the Constitution guarantees as academic freedom. He's giving it to you absolute, that he would not interfere with the freedom of the university. I do not think that we are reciprocating the gesture kind enough of President Mahama. So may I use this opportunity to call on the striking senior staff members and members of UTAG to call off the strike action. Understandably, you have two legitimate issues. One, outstanding payment of Tier 2 pensions. That has been done partly. We inherited about 1 billion. As at this afternoon, the controller had paid about 396 million Ghana cedis, leaving about 600, and that is also in process. Mr. President, I met with the Honorable Minister for Finance and Controller, and we agreed to walk the process to get it done. On the other matter, Mr. President, I'll be coming back to you on the retirement per the provisions of the Constitution on the retirement age of 60, and allowing those of them in academia to be able to end the academic calendar without any disruption, for which senior members of the university are requesting same.
Adesima ma ye ntwa ye ho enje aboafo nkrato ye ba ye den komotwetwe ebesomo.